Hi friends, thanks for joining me today. My name's Elizabeth, I'm the West Coast Empress. Today I have a pick a card reading for you on your person's thoughts and feelings for you currently. So I'd just like you to take a moment and look at each pile and with your intuition choose which pile is the pile for you. I hope you're doing well. So hopefully you've made your choice and I'm going to just get right into it. Hi, pile one. Just going to put these aside. So you chose the Raven. This is a beautiful card. I'm getting a lot of air energy from this. So maybe your person's an air sign or you're an air sign. There's just some air here. I'm going to read this card last because I want to just see what the energy is before reading this card. So I hope you're doing well. I haven't been on in a little while. I haven't been feeling my best. Currently having, pregnancy symptoms. So I haven't had a lot of energy to be doing readings. I've been napping a lot more than I normally ever do. So that's how I'm doing. How are you doing? Let me know. It's nice to be back. It's 222 where I am right now. So I'm just going to do a quick energy check for you. How are you feeling? Let's just see. Spirit, please let me know how pile one's doing. Taking a minute, the world. So you may be closing out cycles, turning your back on the past, feeling like you've had completion in some sense. That's some nice energy. Oh my gosh, they just all want to come out. I don't want to take 15 cards. There we go. Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Swords. So you might be in the energy of rest, contemplation, just trying to make some decisions about where to go on your journey, what path to take. Maybe you're feeling a little tired too. Maybe you're needing to rest. Page of Cups here. So could be experiencing some emotions, facing them head on, I'm getting. There's this really nice introspective energy coming from the Page of Cups with the Four of Swords. I'm really liking that. So you might be really just sort of contemplating, actually what I'm getting here is observing your childhood wounds. King of Swords. So very, I'm getting sternness from this card today. There is a bird here, so more air energy. And then we have the Chariot moving forward on your path. So I think that right now you're currently feeling very analytical. This Four of Swords really does look similar to the King of Swords, but maybe an older version. There's sort of this review energy here of needing to figure out how to move forward from something. There's been a closing with the World. That's the last card of the major arcana. And with the Ace of Pentacles here, you have this brand new start, something you're reaching for. And with the Page of Cups, it's something that that you feel some type of way about. I want to say strongly, but I'm not getting a strong energy. So it's more of kind of figuring out, what am I trying to say here? Figuring out your next step. Something that's going to fill your cup. And we have the Lovers too. So this could be in regards to love. But the Lovers ultimately represents a choice, a duality, companionship. So maybe you're hoping for a new start in love. Something with the Strength card. No, the Temperance card, sorry. So something very, well, there's strength there. I just see a lot of strength in this card, so I'm just going to read it as that. There's just a contemplation about where your passions are and what partnerships and alliances are helping you progress. But there's healing needed here. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, that's your energy. So if that resonates with you, this is hopefully your pile. And I'm just going to reshuffle and we're going to get into your person's energy because this reading is more about them. I just like to do an energy check to just see where you're at and see if it aligns with you. If it doesn't, you can always choose another pile, or maybe this just isn't the reading for you today. But I hope it is. I hope that we're connecting in that way. So your person, where are they at? Oh, we just had the Ace of Pentacles flip over again. Goodness me. Okay. We have, look at that, is the King of Swords again, but he came out with his back turned. So this is them. This is them in their perspective, looking from their perspective. They are feeling very in their air energy again, their king energy power. This doesn't have to be gender based, but take it as it resonates there. Okay, your person. How are they? What are their thoughts and feelings right now towards you? Oof. Getting kind of like a lot of cards want to come out, but then they don't, which is good. I don't want to read a lot of cards at once. It's just, it can be kind of overwhelming to take on that much energy. How's your person feeling? There's a contemplation here again. The Tower, the Magician, or no, the Wheel of Fortune wanted to come out. Okay, their mask might be coming off. There are 2 strikes of lightning here, so they might be going through some revelations, some difficult times, a storm. Lightning usually happens during storms. And, ooh, the 7 of Swords. I feel like there's some revelation. There it is, the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the 4 of Swords that wanted to come out. Your person is actually going through a transformation themselves. It's a different energy than yours. It's actually quite a lot heavier than your energy. So, though you both got the King of Swords, there is a bit of mirroring there. There's a connected energy. And the 4 of Swords too, actually. This is like a total shakeup of where they've been deceptive. So they're having a complete contemplation around something's being said here, or something has happened here that has caused their mask to split in 2. Their mask is coming off. You can't really wear a broken mask. So their mask might have been a lot of sneaky energy, or I'm kind of getting acting like they don't care, but they do. There's 2 of Swords there too. So 5 of Swords, usually they're holding 5 swords here, and there's 2 swords stuck in the ground. So it's sort of like this contemplation around where they have the battles that the fights. Maybe you guys have had some words between you two, and how that this is really factored into their karma, like their full life karma. This is a big deal for them, and they are reflecting on it pretty darn heavily. So you're both in a reflective state. Theirs very much is how their actions have played out. So that's good. I mean, that's some good introspection there. I'm getting something about dreams. I don't know why. Perhaps they're having some dreams about deception. I've got the Four of Pentacles. Very contemplation again, I'm getting. Oh, and the King of Wands. Interesting. So maybe they are presenting very, I'm getting jovial from that card today. Presenting very jovial and powerful. Oh, and we got the Queen of Wands. Oh my. But right beside each other. This is their thoughts and feelings towards you. And we have the Queen of Cups. So, I'm just going to put my deck down. And this person might have chosen someone else other than you. I'm not getting that you are the Queen of Wands here necessarily. Actually, I don't know. I'm going to reflect on that. But here they've come out with the Seven of Swords, like underneath the Seven of Swords. So there's definitely a connection here. They are reflecting on some sort of deceit, maybe some words that were had around this fiery connection. Because these two queens came out beside each other, I do feel like there was deception regarding two women. So they might have chosen someone that they felt was maybe a better match for them. But with this King of Swords, that's the energy there and now. They're not really a match for this. This was a deception. This wasn't accurate. And they're looking at that because it was a mask. They were putting up some sort of front, and that tower has been hit, causing the karma, the Wheel of Fortune, these events to transpire that ultimately, I'm feeling kind of a sadness with it. They've turned their back here. So maybe they aren't really facing you. They don't want to look at it truly. Externally anyways, this is really much an internal feeling for me. They know that they've deceived you in some way. And it's caused, I'm getting this as you, it's caused you to really be looking at, actually, I'm getting this as both your energy as I speak about it. This is both of you looking at your cup. It's caused you to really look at your emotions. That's very interesting. Okay, I'm going to get a couple more cards out their thoughts and feelings about you currently. There we go. Ace of Wands. They want a new start. They want some clarity. They want to step into this power with you. What's the Ace of Wands in regards to, please, Spirit? Oh, okay. Yeah. Inaction. Inaction around this Two of Cups that they didn't really invest into. That it just sort of like, yeah, they got something from it, but it wasn't truly fruitful. They don't look very happy about what the outcome, because it looks like this tree died. There is a skull at the bottom of this tree. So inaction, very much they didn't take action, and that's what they're thinking about is maybe how they should have. The actions that they should have taken towards this bond here, because this is a sacred bond between you two. I just love the way these two are grasping hands here. And I'm getting that this is actually more of like an ethereal feeling, maybe not even necessarily a physical feeling for the two of you. Like maybe you never really had, well, it didn't play out that this energy continued. So they went into the hangman state here. And they don't look happy about it. They look very, very sad. Okay. I would like to change it up a little bit here. So, how does this make you feel, pal one? Like, I got a sense that you're really, you're not super focused on this. Like, you're in your own power. And that's kind of nice. Like, of course, I'm sure if you're watching this, you're thinking about it. But it didn't seem like you're in this, like, this person looks like they're in sort of this deep, reflective, sullen mood about this. And you weren't, that wasn't the same energy for you. You were kind of looking at like, okay, how do I move forward from this? And I like that for you, because this is not a nice energy to be in. Regrets and indecision and like a longing almost here. A sadness, apology. They owe you an apology. Forgiveness, return, and sorry. They feel they owe you an apology. Got some feelings towards our pile one, our friend. Pile one's person. What was that? Just flipped out. Went back in. Oh, okay. Peace. Balance, harmony, friendship. They want to apologize so they can return with peace. Finality, farewells, leave behind, and closure. So I think that they need to be able to, I'm getting they need to forgive themselves here very strongly. It will help them find peace, because they aren't experiencing a lot of peace with this. They it seems like they're not very happy with it, and they need this for closure. I think for both of you. So, an apology, it needs to happen here. I don't know if it will, but you know, they're thinking about it. They're thinking about an apology here to sort of bring closure for this, so that they can, I'm getting leave the past behind. Move forward. Like, you're focusing on moving forward. They aren't feeling very balanced in this. Okay. Thoughts, feelings for pile one's person. You're mine. Okay. Wow. I get so pissed knowing that other people can have you. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. So there is that, like, yeah, they missed out on something here, right? You were theirs. But they passed it up, I think, for something else. And I don't know if it worked out. Which, sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but it's just, this is karma. This is life lessons. This is soul contracts, things that need to happen. There was clearly something that needed to happen on this Wheel of Fortune that was on their path. But now they need to apologize so that they can actually claim what they feel is theirs. How one's person? How are they feeling? What's their thoughts? Oh, something flipped over, but I'm taking it. How one's person? How are they feeling? Run away. Unblock me and run away. Interesting. Unblock me. I miss you. I want to connect. Please unblock me, literally or energetically, so we can speak. I have a lot to say. And run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. Song just came to mind. Sufjan Stevens, To Be Alone With You. I'd swim across Lake Michigan to be alone with you. That's what I just heard. Maybe give that a listen. It's a touching song. Ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. Yeah. They did. I mean, I feel that's what happened here. They sort of, they put on a mask and they were like, bye. Bye, I don't need you. I chose this other thing. And then they realized, oops. Oopsies, I made the wrong choice. Huh. My oh my. Ooh. Yep. Death. This is a transformation. I am finally ready to put the past behind me and let go of all the people and situations that are toxic. I'm creating space for us, and they are. Like an apology, you need to create space in your life to be able to actually have a real apology. There does need to be that death of the old. And like ghost energy is death energy. But they need to get out of that energy. They need to step up. Step up is what I'm getting. Let's get one more. We'll just flip over. I want to get another one. Knight of Wands. Yeah, they want to step into that Knight of Wands energy. So the fact that you are so mysterious is very thrilling, and it turns on my passion because I don't know what to expect. It seems like you keep them on their toes, and that might have scared them in the past. That might have made them run away. But now, in time, after all their karma has cleared or they worked through this stuff, they want the runaway energy is turned into like run away with me. So yeah, wow, they want this new start with you. I just want one more, I think. Whoa, two tried to come out, but I said no way. There it is. You have awakened in me a hot flame of passion to follow my soul and my true life path. My soul and body wants you. Well, yeah. That's a good thing. That one's straightforward. Ace of Wands. Boom. It all comes together, right? Okay. So, pile one, I'm going to read your Raven card now. Let me just clear this off, though, for a moment here. I just want to clean up. I want to get rid of that energy. It's past and time to go. It's got to go. The Raven. Okay. Where's my book? Here you are. Oh, card just wanted to come out. I'm going to take it. Air energy, hey? Let me just find this. The Raven. 53. So that comes down to 8. 8 is a lemniscate, which is the infinity symbol. I went past it because I was talking. ADHD much here. The Raven. Or it's just Raven. Humans underestimate ravens. They are cunning and intelligent creatures who use tools to get what they want. It's no wonder most mythology refers to it as psychopomps. Psychopomps? Okay. A psychopomp is I don't know why that sounds so weird. Psychopomp is a guide who leads the deceased to their resting place, so that death energy again. Ravens have been heralds of the dying for as long as civilization can recall. If Raven has come to you today, it's time to get crafty. Use your intelligence to make a vital shift happen. Honor those who live in memory. Set up an altar. Pay respect to the dead. The meaning of this is it's time to get crafty with the situation. Honor your ancestors. That's funny. I was going to start this reading talking about my recent trip to honor one of my ancestors and some of the ancestral healing that I did. So maybe that in both of your energy, I think that there needs to be an acknowledgement of like generational wounding that's happened. But this is an assistance of death. So the Raven is helping fly out this old energy, get rid of it, and bring in the new, something more beautiful. I am being called to use a Rumi Oracle Rumi Oracle card. This is a very long one, so I might not read the entire thing. I'm just trying to make this a little bit quicker of a reading, but air energy. Let that air just guide out the old and bring in the new. That transformation. You may be seeing ravens. It may have a special meaning to you or them. I don't know why I was just wearing black hair. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Everybody looks gonna look different. But, okay. Just one more for the Rumi Oracle for Pile 1 and our person's thoughts and feelings. Oh yeah, speaking of ancestors, this here, you may have noticed if you're a regular, this was my grandfather's keychain. My Nana, I was just visiting her. That was the point of my trip, was to visit my Nana and family and friends in my hometown on the West Coast. And she gave me my grandfather's keychain, and it means the world to me. It's beautiful. Victory of Miriam. Miriam? Interesting. Wow. Let me just see what this card's meaning is. What a beautiful. This looks like a river to me here. 41. Just going to read this oracle brings you a message of affirmation and success. Your victory is already assured. You are being led into it now. No matter if you believe it is not possible and you're placing more faith in the appearance of distraction or obstacle than in utter success. No matter if you have forgotten for a moment that the divine lives in you as you, and that apparent failure is only a part of the process. The plan through which learning happens, serving the ultimate holy victory. Yes, your victory is inevitable. And isn't that kind of what I was talking about, is like you have to go through the process of karma. And it may not look the way you thought it looked, but. So you are being given this reminder from the Holy Mother Mary, also called Miriam, and the beloved divine presence of love that she serves. It is the present that is real, and the Holy Mother that is real. It is the divine in you that is real, and all else swirls around you so your soul can play. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's very, very long. So I'll just read the sacred honoring ritual. Maybe this will help you as you are transferring out of this old energy into the new. So your sacred honoring ritual, with your hands in prayer at your forehead, breathe in and out, and if you can, allow your mind to become still. Then say out loud, I call on Miriam, who loves me without condition, to bring me faith, and Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, to bring me oneness with the great beloved. I call upon the unconditional loving wisdom of life and my own divine essence, and I give thanks for all that is. I give thanks for the light and will be born from the darkness, and I give thanks for the fullness of my being coming into expression now. I give thanks for the grace and mercy that guides my way, and I surrender into the love that is leading me into my divine destiny now. So be it. Close your eyes and bow your head to your hands in prayer again, and still your mind, if you can, for several moments. When you feel ready, simply open your eyes and you have completed your honoring ritual. So I hope that this message resonated with you, my friend, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you for joining me. Love you. Bye. All right, pile 2. We have the sea turtle. Pile 2. Hi, thanks for joining me. I hope you're doing well. Don't forget to drink your water. This is water energy, which is why I said that. So today we're doing a reading about your person's thoughts and feelings towards you currently. I'm going to actually leave this sea turtle energy till the end and just see how it resonates with our overall reading. So to start off the reading, I'm going to just do a quick little energy check on you. See how you're doing. Actually, I'm going to give this a quick shuffle just to break up the pile of energy, the energy of pile 1. Are you feeling discombobulated? I wasn't really having that problem before I came here. Could just be me. Let's not project. I think I saw one that was upside down. I just would prefer it not to be, but oh well. Oh, if I find it, I find it. So how are you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. I'm pregnant, so I am having a lot of nausea, that kind of thing, fatigue, a lot of tiredness. I'm very tired. So that's not normally my energy. That's why I haven't been around for a little while. But how are you doing? Let's see. Spirit, how's Pile 1 doing? Oh, Pile 2. Sorry. Pile 2. I do that a lot. I'm going to blame my ADHD for that. Oh, I saw the upside down one. That cannot be. We have the Knight of Wands. You feeling a little fiery? Maybe a little horny? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the cards say here. How are you doing, Pile 2? Do I keep saying Pile 1? I don't know now. I don't know now. How's Pile 2 doing? Ooh. 8 of Wands. And take the reins, moving forward. Pile 2. I feel like I'm just going to keep saying Pile 1. So maybe you were drawn to Pile 1. Maybe you just continued to watch. I did see the 3 of Swords there. I did see it come out, and I thought, oh, if it's meant to be, it'll be. And it was. Pile 2. 9 of Wands. Okay. Interesting. We got some wands here. Ooh, okay. King of Pentacles. And the 7 of Wands. So. Someone get you in your defenses? Break your heart a bit? Let's just talk about this for a second. I'm getting that you might have just gone through something where it came in really quickly and then sort of moved really quickly, and then you felt almost instant heartbreak. And it's caused you to put up this barrier here, kind of reassess, look at your own abundance, but be a bit defensive. There's a couple walls here that have come up. So whatever's happened, whatever has moved quickly, Knight of Wands is usually sort of a bit of a player energy or like a fast moving energy. It's not as fast as the Knight of Swords, but it's quick, it's hot, right? Did you get burned? I'm not feeling like a profound heartbreak, but sort of this like, almost this like, oh, I've been here before feeling. So I'm just gonna sit in my own power and just sit with my own pentacles, my own fruit, my own garden, in my nice rock chair here. Are you in a rocking chair? I don't know about that one, but you're a bit defensive about something that's just come in. I think something might have reminded you of the past. Yes, we have the sun. Is that the sun? Judgment. No, Judgment, yes. Judgment. Yeah, something's got you really like assessing old patterns, old relationships. And then we have death, but this is like the dawning after death. So this is kind of a heavy energy, but I don't know, it's not feeling super heavy. Like, I don't think that I'm not getting that you're feeling really bad about this. I'm getting that you're just like you're defensive about it. old patterns, maybe relationship patterns or patterns within family systems that are sort of caused you. I just have to cover it up because there's nudity. They're just causing you to what is this? Invest in a new start. Pay tribute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Pay tribute to renewal. And again, we have like a child here, and then we have a child here. We have like a fertility goddess here. So, and this is the Hierophant. So like a divine knowledge, but this is inside, this is behind the Hierophant. So that's not a place a lot of people go. I think that whatever this fast moving energy was, it's really made you go inwards and I'm just getting like you know that whatever this is, it was meant to happen so that you could transform or kind of. And you have the Knight of Swords, or that's the Page of Swords. Learning with the Hierophant here. That's a learning energy. You're learning about like your patterns is what I'm really picking up, and like the old ways and how to transform and transmute the old patterns into something fresher, something new, like a rebirth energy almost, actually, is what I'm getting at here with the Death card, with and this baby, the fertility goddess, a split apple into, it's very much like this divine rebirth. So maybe you've just come out of a dark night of the soul. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands, and that's a confirmation for me. It's like very powerful. This has been a very powerful transformation, and that's a nice energy. I like that for you because it's growth. It represents growth, and growth is always good, right? So maybe I'll keep that there. I'm just going to cover, I don't really want to cover the card, but I'm going to. There are two suns here too, and suns are very positive energy. Like these cards, they feel a little gloomy. They're all sort of dark, but through this process, it's helping you find your power, your sun, what makes you happy, and like your bare, like at the root, your true self. So actually, no, I'm clearing this because that was just a quick energy check for you. That got a little more detailed than I meant for it to, but we did start off the sea turtle, which is water energy. So this is an emotional transformation for you. I'm going to give it a quick shuffle here. Okay, now we're going to check in your person's energy. I hope that resonated with you. If it didn't, maybe choose a different pile if you're being called to something else, but hopefully it did. I just do an energy check just to make sure that we're on the same page here. Okay, pile 2. Thoughts and feelings of your person towards you. How is pile 2's person feeling? Okay, 3 at a time. We got the King of Swords again. Good grief. This man will not leave us alone in this reading so far. We've got the Two of Wands and the Lovers. So, they are also in this energy of the looking forward here. Let's see, what's their energy? Pile 2's person. Trying so hard not to say pile 1. So maybe there is some messages in pile 1 for you. Maybe that's old energy. We have the, okay. You wanted to flip. I'm taking it. There's some energy here that is mirroring, because we've got the Page of Swords, so like a learning energy, learning lessons, maybe a bit of spying or figuring out things is what I'm getting. And then the Knight of Swords. So there's that fast moving energy. This is something that happened really fast for them as well. But right in the center of it, we have the Lovers. So there is this divine connection here. I don't know. What makes their tree burn? I don't know about that. Burning tree. Maybe you can give me some insight on that one. Maybe you set their... Nope, not going to say it. Maybe you set their tree on fire. But this is a divine connection. And I'm getting as within, so without. As above, so below. Oh, and we've got the Three of Swords as well. So yeah, they are feeling this too. They are looking at it though. Look at them. Like yours was more of a moving through it energy, whereas theirs is more like a reflecting on it energy. The King of Swords, can be quite stern. I'm feeling a lot of sternness from this card today. But you know what I didn't see? There is this butterfly. So a transformation in maybe in how they communicate. There's a little flower coming from this heartbreak. So there is some growth there. Blue flower. Blue. Feeling blue. And this is, again, sort of a dark energy. Very deep within them, subconscious energy. Yeah, Five of Cups. They're feeling this. They feel some type of way. Whew. They are feeling pretty sad about this. It's like I'm like feeling it. It's, oh, there's that Knight of Swords, or not a Knight of Swords, sorry, Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. So you guys are both experiencing, I think this is a divine connection, if I may say so myself. And then we have the Two of Cups come upside down. I don't really take reversals in this deck, but I'm going to, because I feel like they weren't expecting this connection, but it's there. It is there, and it's a really lovely connection, and it was probably pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie. It seems like it was kind of like an unexpected hot heat, and it's really caused them to like choose which way they're going to navigate. Like, are they going to hold your hand and continue this heat? But maybe something has happened. Like, maybe they thought it was just like a one-night stand type thing is kind of what I'm getting. But something here broke their heart, like pretty deeply. Some cups were spilled. Even here, we have two cups that are upside down, those spills, so their defenses are up. And whatever this is, their defenses are up. I just want to get a little bit more for this. What are their feelings towards you? They feel for you. They reciprocate this feeling, but they also are in that reciprocation, are reciprocating heartbreak, remorse, regret, loss, tragedy almost is what's really coming to mind here. Yet defensive, like ready to battle. This was poking out here. We've got the Knave of Wands, the Page of Wands. So yeah, this was something that came in really quickly for them. Ooh, Justice just came flying, zip zooming out. Got some Libra energy here. I'm just getting this was pretty unexpected, and there's justice, you know, things are always going to be set right when justice appears. How are they feeling? What are their thoughts? They want to have justice towards this. How are they feeling towards Pile 2? Pile 2. Oh, gosh. Now I just want to ask how you're doing again. But, yeah. Eight of Pentacles. I'm not going to take it reverse, but... No, I am going to take it in reverse. They're feeling like this was something that should work. But it's kind of just like not. I want to look at the reverse just to see. Yeah. Alone. Working on it alone is the opposite side. But here there is this childlike energy watching them. So we have that child in your side of it. Maybe this, it just feels like unexpected, or like I'm getting ghost from the past. I don't know what that is, because to me this child looks see-through almost. It's interesting, but it's like it should have worked, but it's not. It didn't. I just want one more card here. And then we'll kind of get into a little more precise feelings. Thoughts and feelings. One more. No. Nope. They've said everything they needed to say. Oh, gosh. Okay. Pile 2's person's thoughts and feelings. For pile 2, my friend. Oh, it just took such a heavy turn. Your energy didn't feel that way. But theirs does. So I think there's some regret here. This one wanted to come. Resistance. Secret admirer, suppressing, and timid. And then these two came out. Lusting. There's that horny energy I mentioned before. And withdrawn. So they weren't expecting this. This like lust. No. I kind of want to put it in the center. But I think that it's like they're all just connected. They felt such a strong connection with you. But like they're in this non-committal energy. Like solitary. They want to be solitary here. So they're resisting it. And that's what's causing this heartbreak for both of you a little bit. But you're kind of like, oh, well, I guess I'll move forward and learn from this. Been there, done that sort of energy. And they're like, oh, I kind of must have messed this up. But yet there's, and like they want it pretty badly, but they're resisting it. Emotional storm. Yeah. It says turmoils, unstable, affected. They were affected by this. Oh, soulmates just came flying out. Deep love, unity, and connection. And there's that soulmate energy right there with the lovers. They felt very strongly for you. Very, very strongly for you. Maybe they've committed to being single right now. Okay, I'm going to move on. I think this message is pretty clear. But let's get another card. How is this person? Thoughts and feelings. What is that? You're so smart. You're so smart. Pile 2's thoughts and feelings. You're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. Right over top of lusting. That's true. You are really special to them. You're their soulmate. You know, we do have multiple soulmates, but it's there. You don't come across them too often. You're really special to them. That's why they're feeling, and it's over top of this 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. They are feeling, they're confused by it. But they've put up this sword. Like maybe they said like, hey, I'm not looking for anything. Drink some water. Sorry, I'm not telling you what to do, but drink some water. Others' opinions. I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. Wasn't I I talking about that with the, like, the family patterns here? And there's that mirroring energy, because that was your energy with the breaking free from family patterns. Yeah. You know, a lot of people, when maybe they've gotten out of a situation recently, and a lot of people, when you get out of a situation, are like, well, you know, don't jump into anything too fast. But then, boom, you meet your soulmate, and it's like hot and heavy and just like really awesome. And I think others' opinions here are getting in the way of that. They're like, I feel this, but like others say, you're perfection. Oh gosh, yeah. That landed on the 3 of Swords. You're perfection, but I've placed it over the 2 of Cups. Your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I'm attracted to not sure how I attracted in someone like, what does that say? Your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. Attracted in someone like you. Like they called you in. Yeah. I'm emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. And like, that's pretty clear here. Whew. I just want to like do some deep breathing exercises around this. I don't know. Pile 2. I want to hug you because like I've been in that where, you know, you have someone turns their back on something that was actually really beautiful, and like that can really hurt. In the past, I was making choices in a careless or superficial way. Now I feel I have a higher duty, and everything I do must have deep meaning. Judgment card. We had the Judgment card come out for you. So there's that, the mirroring energy. I feel so rich for knowing true love. I now see how easy it is to create wealth when you know someone like you to love. Ace of Pentacles. They felt this really strong connection with you. Like instant love. And that probably scared them. They're probably like, nope, not ready. I shouldn't laugh, but I know the feeling. Meeting you has created a lot of conflict inside of myself, challenging my lifetime beliefs about love and relationships. So I feel stuck. 2 of Swords. Do we have the 2 of Swords? No, we have the 2 of Wands. But same. Similar energy. Feeling stuck, not knowing where to go. Wanting a new beginning. Feeling called out, maybe. But just not knowing what to do about it. They're like withdrawn. Resisting. Excuse me. Hiccup there. Okay, that was it for that pile. Okay. So now we know how they feel. I'm going to read the Sea Turtle card, but I would like to clear the energy because we know how they feel now. Pretty precisely, I would say. Let's just... I'm feeling like this real big need to be very organized and like nitpicky. Like there was a hair there, one of my hairs. So maybe you're kind of feeling that too. Like you need to just tidy up. Tidy some stuff up. Okay. Pile 2. The Sea Turtle. Swimming in the emotions, are we? Where did my thing go? There it is. Getting kind of ADHD energy here too. A Sea Turtle. Doo-doo-doo-doo. $73. So that comes to 10. Some sort of completion cycle here. Sea Turtle. The sea turtle is a gentle creature with a long lifespan and can swim over vast distances. It can take decades to reach. I'm feeling so much ADHD energy with this pile. I had to skip ahead to the end. I don't know why. So maybe you're feeling like you need to skip ahead to the end. See what happens here. Okay, back to where I was. It can take decades to reach full maturity, granting them insight and wisdom only accumulated through time and experience. Sea turtles represent the journey and share their infinite patience as you walk the path and learn from the lessons given along the way. When the sea turtle comes into your life, it may be time to look at the big picture and determine your needs for the long haul. And that was the energy I was getting for you, was you need to look at the bigger picture. You're looking at the bigger picture. It's not even that you need to, you are, and you're determining what your needs are, like, so that you're transforming. Are you ready for the future? Now is the time to start planning. So the meaning of this card is enjoy the journey of your life, start planning for the future. Interesting. That's not really what I would have thought for the sea turtle, but maybe you felt like you could really see a future with this person. I'm going to take a Rumi Oracle card. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's very, very, very long. And I'm just feeling too much ADHD energy here. Squirrel, like a squirrel. Okay, pile 2. What is our Rumi card to wrap this up? It's choosing wisely. Cards are too big for my hands. It's uncomfortable. Oh, no. Okay. Let's just see. I'm just going to take one of these. Let's just see. From nothing to everything, number 16. That is kind of the energy I was feeling. Why is there sand all over my desk? Sea turtle energy. There's sand on my desk. I don't know why. Whew. From nothing to everything. It was like you met and there, like, you didn't know it existed. It came in hot and heavy, and then it was everything. But maybe now it feels like it's nothing again. What's happening there? From nothing to everything. Okay. I'm just going to read until I feel called not to. There are moments on the path of love that seem to focus on letting go of identities, of knowledge and certainty, of opinion, and even attempts at control. We may feel as though we are being stripped back to our core, and even then, perhaps further still. We may wonder if we can bear it. What shall, if at all, remain intact through these rigors? We may feel challenged every time we attempt to become something great, as though we are blocked by circumstances beyond our own control. Again and again, it is as though a greater hand smacks our wrist the moment we try to take hold of something firmly, someone, anything that brings us certainty or inner stability. Such are the rigors at an advanced stage on the path. We meet this challenge when our soul is ready for it. Okay. I'm going to skip to the end here. I didn't feel called to do this for pile 1, but I am feeling it. So, the human experience of this paradox is that you may feel you are giving up hope, that your fantasy is dying. It may be very painful and bring you much grief, but all that is dying is your attachment and opinion about how it must be. This needs to happen so you can stop dreaming and start living. This is what is happening for you now. Do not fear any part of your process. Embrace it without expectation and trust in your heart that the divine is simply guiding you from fantasy into fulfillment. Wow. So there's a sacred honoring ritual. Place your hands in prayer and bow your head. Say aloud, I choose to trust the great genius unfolding in my life. I give thanks for the blessings of grace now flowing into my heart. I have no need to know. I trust in the perfection of my being unfolding with innate intelligence and wisdom. Whew, ADHD energy here. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, holds me in his protection, and I accept my destiny with a peaceful and trusting heart. Please help me to surrender the stories, attachments, fantasies, and fears that have held me back from living my heart's desires fully. I now choose unconditional trust in the loving genius of life to lead me into my fulfilled destiny now. so be it. You have completed your sacred honoring ritual. Pile 2. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope that resonated with you. I'm just wishing you all the best and sending you so much love on this journey. And I feel like good things are coming your way. Just gotta trust the process. So thanks for joining me. Love ya. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Thanks for joining me. So I had to take a break, like over 24-hour break, because my daughter woke up. But I wanted to get back to it now. You might hear some external noise just because my family is home, but I really wanted to finish this off for you. So if you're here, Pile 3, you've got the Rabbit and Fox card. So I'm actually going to read this card at the end just to see how the energy aligns. I really like when it all comes together like that. So I'm going to just start with an energy check-in for you. See how you're doing. So, how are you doing? Let's just see. Oh, got the Ten of Pentacles. It's a lovely energy to start off with. The Emperor. Okay, Pile 3. Feeling some home energy, some solid home energy. And we have 2 kind of more masculine cards here. Ooh. Ace of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. It's a lot of pentacles. Let's just see. One more, please, Spirit. Oh, okay. Whoa. 10 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. My gosh, that's like 20 pentacles that have come out. That's good. Are you doing well financially right now? Something's going on financially here. You're doing well in abundance anyways. And the 10 of Cups. So emotional abundance here. This is some very nice energy. It looks like you've had maybe a new start with work, something that you really love, investing into something you really love. The Emperor is like a boss, so this could be your well, it is your energy. I'm asking how you're doing. 10 of Pentacles, you're doing well. This is some really lovely energy. Let's just expand on it a bit. We've got the King of Cups. A lot of masculine energy here. I don't see any women here. Oh, there's Justice. There's a woman. Justice. King of Cups. Justice. Libra energy. There's the Sun. More masculine energy. Although that kind of looks like a little girl on there. But that's neither here nor there. We don't really need to focus on gender. It's just an energy. And the Two of Cups. Ooh. Okay, 2 wanted to come out. So, let's expand on this. Ace of Swords. So, 2 aces. 2 tens. And the 2 of Swords. 2 twos. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. So, I'm sensing that you've invested in something that you really enjoy, something that is filling up your cup emotionally. It's bringing you like this universal abundance, which is beautiful. It could be even a relationship, because there is sort of this heavy energy of relationship. Like there's quite a bit of masculine energy here, or you're just feeling really solid in your masculine energy, which is a very nice place to be. Especially with Cups, it's like very assured. Justice, the Sun, and the 2 of Cups. There's been some sort of like an equilibrium, like a happy equilibrium. Although this isn't the brightest part of the Sun card in this deck, it's still the Sun card, and the Sun card is always positive. So there's been something that you feel has been just, has been like emotionally just and reciprocal here with the Two of Cups. Maybe someone has come forward, or you have been able to speak your truth on a matter that was previously feeling kind of, you're kind of unsure about, or didn't know how to move forward with. So that's really nice energy. If this resonates, then great. If not, there are 2 other piles to choose from. But if that resonates, let's move forward and just see how your person's feeling and thinking about you. That's some really nice energy. Quite different than the other piles. So I like that. I like that for you. Do you get some like reward at work, or some sort of justice? Maybe even like a financial windfall that was a long time coming. Maybe an inheritance. That can always be something. Or maybe you have that coming your way. That's really nice. I'm just going to shuffle a bit more here. Okay. Make sure I was actually recording. I just had that thought that I wasn't. Okay, your person. What are their thoughts and feelings towards you today, currently? This is interesting. I'm being told to split the deck. Ooh, 6 of Cups. Came flying out. And they're waving at each other from the river and the land. Interesting. Or like a moat. I don't really know. Is that a river? Canal. Canal is the word. Interesting. 4 of Pentacles. I like this labyrinth in the background. It's like, sometimes when I look at this card, I feel like I can kind of hear the sound. I don't know if you've ever been in a labyrinth, but it makes a really interesting noise. It's like the way it reverberates outwards is really neat. Gosh, what do we have here? The Emperor in from behind. So that's like the actual embodiment of it. That's interesting. Okay. There is sort of a mirroring energy, even here with the 2 moons. There's a mirroring energy here between you two. And that's 2 4, 6 4 4. How is your person thinking and feeling about you? Thoughts of love. They're in quite a solid, steady place with this, with how they're feeling. They're feeling very in their masculine power too. Thoughts and feelings of you. Thinking and feeling. For pile 3. Sometimes I say the wrong pile, so if I do that, just ignore it. That's just my ADHD there. Whew. Temperance. Beautiful. Lovely. In the World. I want to get one more. That's actually quite a few major arcana. So this is something very divine, very like meant to be, I'm feeling. I'm hearing karmically just, which I don't know. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. So you had the King of Cups, right? And Queen of Cups from behind. So it's like an embodiment of how they feel about you. It's reciprocal. They feel like you're everything. And there is this sort of like stillness energy, a reflective state around this. Quite a few cups here. You know, we have the 6 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. They feel like you're their match. And that's beautiful. This energy of the world here. It's like they just feel really solid. Temperance here. you know, I'm not getting, you know, temperance in its true form from it today. Like, it's not like a true, like, stillness needing to mull it over. This is like a back and forth energy, so a reciprocation. Like, she's pouring the water back and forth between both the cups. Oh, okay, what is this? The Empress here. Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. So that's some interesting energy to come out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Six of Wands just flew out. Came up upside down, but I'm not going to take reverse just because this deck is already a vice versa deck. And that just gets too confusing for my brain. How are they feeling? What are their thoughts and feelings of you? Okay, so maybe you're not with this person. There are some backs turned here, like the Emperor's back's turned, the Empress's back's turned, the Queen of Cups back is turned with the Five of Pentacles. So, and there is a solitude also. There's not a whole lot of partnership. This is more of a reflection of the past, like wanting to say hello is kind of what I'm getting from this Six of Cups here. Soulmate energy for sure. Whoa, and the Seven of Swords with its back turned too. And even the Two of Pentacles has their back turned. So I'm getting this person might owe you an apology. There's something like maybe they've walked away and kind of went on their own way. And now they can only see you from behind and you can only see them from behind. Ooh, that's interesting. So, you know, I do feel like they do see you in this, like really reciprocal way, but maybe they're not very present right now with you because there is this back and forth here. Here we have the Two of Pentacles in a lemniscate, the infinity symbol, and I'm feeling it a lot like I'm feeling this energy of temperance where it's the back and forth, back and forth. So maybe they're mulling over coming forward and really talking about putting this deception or I don't know why I'm hearing thievery to rest. Like they want to put it to bed. There's a skull here. So that's kind of interesting. I want to expand on this because it didn't come through at first, but there is this stillness about it. So they are reflecting. There is this reflective energy around it all. And the back's turned. A lot of backs turned. So let's just see. Why is the back turned? Spirit, why is the pile 3's person's back turned here? Chariot. They moved away. They kind of went on yonder, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. And maybe it's been a while, actually, since you've talked to this person. Oh, that's conflicting energy that just came out. Back and forth, back and forth. So maybe they've come and gone. Maybe that's the sort of thievery feeling that I'm getting from this, and this feeling of the Two of Pentacles here is like the back and forth. Maybe there was some ego involved, but it does look like they're really working on something here. Like they are chiseling this pentacle out. So like something physical. They are working on something physical that they feel maybe they had robbed you on. That's what it is. It's not thievery. It's a robbery. Like they robbed you of something. I don't think that's a physical robbery. But maybe more of an emotional robbery. Yeah, just as I say that. We've got the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant from behind. So this was a very divinely orchestrated happening. That's what I'm getting. Happening. Event. Page of Cups. I think they came and they left. but they do feel, they have a lot of feelings for you here. Got the, yeah, the Knave of Cups in this deck is called the Knave, but either here or there. Same thing. There is this little message of love. That they're working on. It came up over the top of the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Just get a little more. I want to expand on this. Like, this is something very divine, because both the feminine and masculine and, oh, why can't I say that? Okay. Masculine and feminine. I feel like you're both switching between that energy. Then I can't seem to say the right card at the right time. Feminine, masculine, the Empress and the Emperor. You both showed up here. So it's something very divinely connected. Like, you are perhaps divine counterparts here. Soulmates for sure. Like, you're a match. But there's a lot of back turns. Even the Chariot, Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords all have their back turns. So it's like they came and they went. Came in and left. Maybe quickly. Interesting. It was meant to be, though. Like, this is a very spiritual connection. Something that really made them learn about themselves spiritually, and I'm sure it made you learn about yourself spiritually. Just want to get maybe one more. What are they thinking and feeling for you right now? Thinking. Let's just do thinking. Oh, yeah, they're thinking. They're heavy in the swords here. Thinking and feeling. Oh. I just said I wouldn't take them upside down, but I am getting the I can't read it. Actually read it upside down. But the Tower and the Seven of Cups. So they're thinking about how they they're thinking about how they left. Two of Wands came flying out over the Tower. Like, I think they maybe had two choices, or like, you know, two paths, two directions, because there is the choices here, the Seven of Cups. Emotional choices, but they are choices, right? And they're really reflecting on this, and I think it's keeping them up a little bit. They want to talk about this connection, this love. Something zapped them out of this situation, though. Set them on fire and threw them out of that tower. And then they had two paths to choose from, and they went with not you, I'm thinking, but they do feel this heavy soulmate energy. So, wow. Okay, those are done for me. Let's get another card. So, what's going on? What is Pile 3's person thinking and feeling towards Pile 3 right now? Yeah, they're thinking about the path not taken. What is that? There's a song. Road I didn't take. Ooh, a tiger. Pride, arrogance, ego, and stubborn. You don't say. Hoping. Expecting, faith, and manifesting. And they're thinking about how they let their ego get in the way. And they're hoping for a chance to make it right. What are they thinking and feeling about Pile 3? Confessions. Yeah, there it is. The Eight of Pentacles for me. Confessions. Unveiling, coming clean, messages. They want to talk about how they let their pride get in the way. And you know, the Seven of Swords can be pride. Pride can rob you of good love, happy love, and good things, soulmates. especially if there's a lot of other options around. But it looks like this option they chose, like, it did leave them out in the cold, and then now they're just looking at your back. The skull. Past is dead and gone. Let's get a couple more here. Pile 3's person thinking. I just want to flip this card. What card is it? Where did it go? Why does that always happen? Here it is. Influences, attachments, third party, and peer. So maybe there was someone else. But that someone else could have been, you know, just other people, like family, friends. Maybe they didn't think you were good enough, or their friends, not them. I think they obviously knew you were good enough, but they let their pride get in the way here. Whoa, whoa. Bouncing, intuition, heart song, telepathy, and inner knowing. Boundaries, no. Drawing the line and enough. Interesting. Interesting. So their thoughts. Whew. They are speaking to you telepathically. Broken, shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. They're speaking to you telepathically, but there is, they think you're going to have a boundary up with them. Like, you're just like, no, you hurt me. You broke me. You shattered me. You broke my heart. You destroyed me. And in turn, that destroyed them in a way. Interesting. Just a couple more. Sorrow. Yeah, it broke them. Loss, grief, and depression. They feel really sad about this. Sad. They're very sad about this. This is also a pride card too. So, yeah, they were juggling something, and they want to talk about it. They do. Okay, I'm done with that. Pile 3's card. Nope, what am I saying there? My brain just kind of shut off. Don't forget to drink water. Alright. Pile 3's person's thoughts and feelings currently. What's pile 3? Oh, gaslighting you. Ooh, did they gaslight you? That's pretty awful. Gaslighting is insidious. Gaslighting you. I've been lying and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. Yeah. They weren't. This can be gaslighting too, the Seven of Swords. This isn't goodbye. Yeah, they're clearly not done. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. This isn't goodbye. We'll be together again soon. I just gotta say, like, if they were actually, a lot of people misuse the term gaslighting when they just mean manipulating, lying, cheating, or whatever. Gaslighting is a really insidious thing that can really affect someone's mental health. And it's a long-term pattern. It's not just a one-off event. Gaslighting is not the way pop culture uses it. It's insidious. It creeps in, and you doubt yourself. You doubt reality. And you really have to fight to escape gaslighting, because it's an extreme mental abuse and emotional abuse. So if that happened to you, I'm really sorry. I can relate. I had someone like that in my past. I think a lot of people run from their feelings and don't have the courage to actually speak the truth. And I'm sorry if that happened to you. It sounds like they want to right their wrongs, though. And you're clearly doing really well, which makes me really happy that it started off so strong with you just in this total abundance and happiness, emotional abundance. That's a beautiful energy, and clearly you've done a lot of healing, and I'm really proud of you for that. Your perfection, your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. Gratitude's a beautiful energy to be in. This person really misses you. I can feel it. They really do. It's really heavy. 5 of Pentacles. And like, just like looking at your back. Attention of others. I'm addicted to the attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. Others' opinions. Interesting. So this comes back to the pride, right? I feel bound by my culture, my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. So I think they had some family or friends that were really getting in their head, and it caused you to feel really gaslit. I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset that has not served me and hindered my growth. So they are breaking these karmic patterns with family or friends, and they're limiting beliefs. They are breaking that. That's really cool. That's such a scary card if you only look at the top. It's like, I'm leaving. But no, it's like they're leaving their crap behind to move forward. And I'm proud of them too. That's not easy to do. It's not easy to let go of those patterns. So, okay. Oh, wow, 3 right at once, hey? Whew. I am now able to maintain a calm reaction under stressful events. Each day I feel closer to you and ready to start a healthy relationship. Temperance. So we did have the Temperance card. Emperor. There it is. In society, status is high priority to me, and I like having control over others. I follow strict rules and have high demands or expectations. In the past, I was making choices in a careless or superficial way. Now I have a higher duty, and everything I do must have a deep meaning, judgment. So they have really, like, through their regret, through missing you, through learning their lessons, taking the path that maybe they felt was the wrong path, they have learned, and they are stepping into their true emperor power, and that's really beautiful. Side note, you might hear some tapping. That is my husband drumming on his electronic drum kit, and the room is right below me, so if you hear that, sorry if it's annoying. Some people don't like little noises, sensory issues, you know. 3. I was deprived. There's the Empress. Look at that, hey? And the High Priestess. We got all these cards. Well, we didn't get Judgment, but that's okay. I was so deprived of feminine touch in my life. I feel safe and nurtured. I'm no longer afraid of this, and I'm ready to embrace it. Yeah. The back turn. The woman with their back, the Empress with their back turn. High Priestess, number 2. I'm starting to see more clearly the lies and the mask of those around me. It's sad, but at least I can also see the gifts of our connection. Wow. That is pretty incredible. They are taking off the mask. They're releasing these self-limiting beliefs that maybe they grew up with, you know, just everybody telling them. I'm going to take this because it wanted to come out. I feel so rich for knowing true love, the Ace of Pentacles. I now see how easy it is to create wealth when you know someone like you to love. Wow, that's beautiful. Wow, I'm going to get one more. Pile 3. This is nice, and I'm sorry if they broke your heart, you know. That's not an easy thing to go through whatsoever, but growth doesn't usually happen in a, you know, an easy environment. It takes a lot of different things to grow. 9 of Cups. I feel grateful for everything in my life, especially you. I want to enjoy more happy times together and make love all night. Ooh, saucy. So yeah, they're thinking about you. They want to make it right. They want to maybe get back to the way it was. There's the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. That's really pretty. Pretty. I don't know. That's pretty great. Maybe they think you're really pretty. I don't know why that came out that way. So I'm just going to tidy up here, and then we're going to read the Rabbit and Fox card. They, like, I'm just looking at all these. They really feel bad. And they really, really want a new chance with you. Really hoping for it. But they've let go of this pride. And that's not easy. I don't know if you've ever had to let go of your pride and really admit your faults and wrongdoings and really look at yourself. I think when you break your ego and pride or whatever, you really have to self-reflect on your crap. Rabbit and fox. Sorry about my shadow here. At nighttime, I don't have the best lighting, and if I put my light on, you get too much of a glare, so just do what we do. Rabbit and fox. Page 29. I just zoned out and was listening to my husband drumming. The rabbit and fox. Ever wonder why there's a rabbit on the moon? Is there a rabbit on the moon? I've never seen that. I'm going to have to Google that after this. Of all the creatures on Earth, the rabbit was the most generous. One day, Lady Luna visited Earth. All the animals gathered around to greet this new visitor, and they brought her gifts. Some brought wood, others gathered fruit. The fox gathered fish from the river, while the poor rabbit offered grass. The rabbit told the lady to make a fire from the grass and wood. In return, he offered his body so the lovely lady would live. In return, she brought the rabbit back to life and took him to the moon to always live with her. So the meaning of this card is generosity begets gifts. Always offer what you can. That's interesting. So maybe you've actually like gave quite a bit of yourself to this person, but they didn't have a lot to give to you. But in the end, they did. You found balance, and then you lived happily ever after. That's such a nice little message there. And to close out the reading, I'm going to get a Rumi card, Rumi Oracle card. That came out really quickly, which is nice because, oh, commitment. Well, that aligns with this card. They want a commitment. I don't normally say things just like, so, well, I don't know. Maybe I do, but I don't usually try to pigeonhole things, but this person clearly does. Commitment, number 31. So I'm going to read this card, but I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's actually quite long. And I'm only going to read what sticks out to me. Follow my intuition on this one. Commitment, rabbit and fox. There is a flame that must be safeguarded. In truth, it can never be extinguished. It is the light that never goes out. Ooh, I'm hearing the, what is it? Morrissey, the Smiths. There is a light that never goes out. To die by your side. Oh man, that song comes in my head way too much. Anyways, I digress. It is the light that never goes out. Even with such enduring power, our recognition and respect of this flame is essential to human development. This flame is holy and lies within each human heart. When the flame is recognized for its worth, it ceases to flicker and smoke, becoming very still. I'm having trouble concentrating. Sorry, I think it's the tapping of the drum below me. Like, my brain is trying to figure out what it is. That's just how I am. In the stillness, the light can fulfill its destiny to shine brightly so as to reveal every path absolutely clear and without wavering in the fluctuations. Why was that word hard today for me? Fluctuations of fear and attachment. And I think that does really reflect on the reading. I mean, there was that stillness, the reflection, right? Ego-driven fear of attachment. Okay. There is a way forward on your life path that needs to be seen by you now. It will be helpful for you to have that clarity and that certainty. You might have already caught a glimpse of it, but be doubting your vision or yourself. This oracle comes as a reminder to you. Don't doubt. What you are feeling deep within the passionate love of your heart light is true. It is real. Ooh, that's good. Excuse me. You are being led into it by the progress of life itself. You must trust in this, even if it seems at times as though you are being led away from the vision. Don't let fear that your desire, I cannot stop focusing on this drum. It's too funny. Don't let fear that your desire won't manifest because you tried to, wow. Okay, I'm not meant to read that one. Just don't have fear. To summarize, do not have fear. It's going to happen, okay? So there's a sacred honoring ritual, which I'll read. If you can light a candle, please do so. If that is not practical, simply visualize or imagine a flame in your mind's eye. If you cannot do that easily, then simply say, I call upon the sacred flame of divine love now. Then say out aloud, the light of my heart does not waver. There is a light that never goes out. It is fixed by the will of the divine and lit by the greatest flame, forever alight in the temple of one love. Rumi, who safeguards the sacred flame of love, together may we bear serene witness to the revelations of the light within, and the way always be shown pure and true, and the courage to act when needed, and the patience to best serve love is found within our hearts. So be it. You have finished your sacred honoring ritual. If you did light a candle, you may like to leave it burning for a time, under supervision, of course, or simply with reverence extinguish it. That's beautiful. And I am getting quite a heavy, divine love here, counterpart energy. So maybe this is a long time coming. This commitment, this conversation really is what it is. The commitment to self and the commitment to the bond you two clearly share. That you're going to take off to the moon together. That's really beautiful, File 3. And I'm glad that I waited to do this reading for you tonight. I hope it resonated, and I just wish you all the good things in the world. And thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye.